let's talk about beginner gal stories. About 14 years ago, I stumbled upon Gyaru fashion, and actually I wanted to do something completely different, but decided into Ganguro, Mamba, makeup and everything. Back during that time, I was looking up my own pictures. I got on ricochet.net and all of that. That was a site pre-Tumblr, pre-MySpace, or at least maybe early MySpace days. YouTube wasn't a go-to site for Gyaru. It was actually in a like Japanese schoolgirl inferno book way back when. And I was like, wow, there's a site for this. Oh my gosh, I have to sign up. And I did. And I met so many engaging Gyaru at that point. Even my Gyaru mentor at the time, Paradise Gal LA. Before we actually hung out, I would do the makeup tutorial in that Schoolgirl Inferno book, you know, doing the little panda makeup and stuff. It's like white eyeshadow, probably from Walgreens or something, and trying this stuff out and seeing what would work best for my face and getting accustomed to doing this makeup. You know, starting to save all these pictures of like, ooh, this makeup looks cool, or I think this eye shape might work, just because I didn't have access to those Gyaru magazines at the time. Sometime later, I'm talking to all these other gauging Gyaru. This was definitely like 2007, 2008-ish. I was still in high school, and you know, I went from Gaia Online, gaming on there, to J Fashion and all of that, and eventually tried to actually apply for a Gyarusa that was in my city, but I got denied. And I was like, okay, I just have to work on my style, wear heels and all of that. And a little bit later on, that group actually disbanded, and one of the girls, Paradise Gal LA, decided to actually meet up with me, and we met up. It was a little surreal. It was like, oh my gosh. And she knew Japanese way more than I did, and she taught me how to say like a sentence and everything, something about like sharing a pencil or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, she takes me under her wing and is like, you like this type of fashion, you know, rocker type stuff, you know, here's a lot of inspiration. And she was just like sending me tons of pictures of like, this is going to be your style inspo, or I believe like the word at the time was inspi. And she's like, here's pictures. And I'm just like, whoa. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just like the abundance of her help at that time, and her meeting up with me to like hang out, talking on the phone and everything, getting me acquainted with like having fun, you know, as a gal, like going out and everything. She taught me some of my first other paras and stuff. Like I was learning some of my own, but I actually learned one from her, and that was really fun. And spending the night over there with her and her turtle. When I watched Gal's Life, like I totally thought of Paradise Gal LA. I was like, LA had a turtle too, but bigger, not little tiny turtle. I would spend the night like way up in the suburbs somewhere, and parring and looking at J Fashion magazines that she had collected, and the We Love Tech Para CDs and DVDs that she had. I'm just like, holy crap, like you're into this. I believe she had a kigurumi and everything. And she would just like show me like how to like be in the style, like actually got me through it, where she was respectful of my time. Look to her word of like, oh, let's hang out, and you know, like actually meeting up with me, then like blowing me off and just like, I don't care or whatever. About 2010, 2011 or so, she knew that like being there for me was really important to her, as I was there for her too during some of her issues and some of her like things that she was going through. Not everything. I feel that we definitely kept some things from each other, and maybe not knowing how to express it. But when she saw that like I was really sad, she was just like, get ready, put on your, like, get gowned up. We're gonna go out and I'm picking you up. And I'm like, okay. So I get ready, get dolled up, and we had a really nice time together. We took pictures, we had like a nice little lunch and everything. And like we were close. Like we were really close. Like honest friendship, authentic friendship. Nothing of like, at least like blatant backstabby type of thing. And she's just like, here's magazines, here's CDs, we're gonna work on this together, we're gonna really like push this, or we're gonna go out and promote our Gyaru circle, or one of them that we've created. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and just like, here are our plans, here's some ideas, we're gonna do and not just, oh, we kind of want to do something and it falling through. Just like, let's do this, and her actually showing up to the events and not flaking out on her promises that she made for us and the circle. And somebody like that is precious, keeping to their word, saying that they want to do something and like doing it, being there for somebody else with Lord knows what's going on. And I hope she's okay. I really hope that she is okay. Those are some really precious memories, going from like super newbie to like, wow, we're in this like top tier Gyaru circle, doing it in the Midwest in Chicago, and we got these plans and stuff. And like away from the event making side of things, just having somebody to be like, sad stuff aside, like, I see that you're sad, but let's get you out of this rut. And also telling me that a gal should be single. Like, she had a partner. Hopefully like things are okay. Like, I really hope so. But it was just like, instead of babying me, coddling me or whatever, instead of, getting into like all the blah part of that, just like what you need as a gal is to not be with anybody. Like, maybe I'll find that special person who will be like this, like really tight, really close, and like we can vibe, like more than vibing, like we're a great match. That, at least during that circumstance, was that just be single. Like, no going back to somebody else, no, another moment of time with somebody. Just be single and be gal. And gosh, that was quite a couple of years with her being in my life, and then also disappearing, which it hurt. It hurt that we couldn't keep continuing on with our awesomeness, like together, a black gal and a lighter skinned black gal, us doing Mamba together, or being, super cool Gyaru ex diamond gals or whatever. And it was a fun time. It was a fun time, fun memories, chilling together, partying together, and getting acquainted with like the American Gyaru lifestyle. I miss you, Amara.